Hi guys, Magpie here with a quick video. I'm just got thinking about this again. For those of you who don't know, I'm a pretty big Buffy and Angel fan. I actually did enjoy the first movie when it did come out, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, and I was stoked when I saw that the series was going to be airing. And I was glad to see it out here in Australia. For as little time as I did, but I just wanted to get up here and talk about this. With the success of Avengers and the upcoming S.H.I.E.L.D. series, I know Joss is going to be busy for a little while longer, but I'm wondering if he would still be interested in doing something in the Buffyverse. I know the comics are pretty alright. I haven't read any of them, but I would like to see a movie. A Buffy and Angel movie. Now, the reason I say a Buffy and Angel movie is because, well, there is some threads still dangling at the end of Angel. I know Joss Whedon tried to wrap everything up at the end of that 5th season, but it seemed like the last few episodes he knew the end was coming, but some of them were already written, and this is what it seemed like to me. I'm not saying it was this, but it seemed to me like those last 2 episodes he was like, oh sure, I gotta wrap this all up. And I still say, look, I know what, I understand what Joss Whedon was trying to say at the end of Angel, but I still say that ending seemed like, well, we're getting set to do something big here. And I'd love to see what happened after all that. I understand the comics. It did. It did try and wrap things up. It tried to do some other stuff, but I haven't read it yet. I was planning on buying Angel after the fall, right as my local comic book shop decided to close down. But I intend to pick it up and read it because I am such a big fan. However, I must say, look, if Joss Whedon did mention that he didn't really want to do a movie if it was leaving out the comic continuity. But look, guys, if he wants to do it, anyone can say, look, please do this. I'd say, look, if you're worried about it all, just don't make the movie that you have to have read the comics to understand the movie. Okay, because some Buffy and Angel fans have not gone and read the comic, including myself, but I'm willing to go back and read it. But not everyone will probably be willing to do that, because they'll be like, well, I watched it, I read it. But make it so, look, you've seen the series, both series, and yeah. And what I'd really love to come out of this is, like, you get to the end, and boom, we're straight into a new TV show. And I'd love that TV show to be Faith the Vampire Slayer. I'd love it to be that. I know. I love it to be that, because the people I'd want to see, the 3 people that have to be in the movie are Buffy, Angel, and probably Spike. So that's Sarah Michelle Gellar, David Boreanaz, or whatever. Because Bones is coming to an end, so hopefully they would be able to get him, and James Masters. They 3 have to be it. The person I would want to be in it is Faith, Elijah Dushku. I'd love her to be in it as well. bring this whole universe together to do one big movie and bring everything to a close if that's the way you want to go, but leave the door open a crack to invite another series, because it just seems like there's more to be done in that universe, and we barely scratched the surface. Because yeah, that's my feeling. Just we barely scratched the surface with this universe. And especially at the end of Buffy, it seemed like, whoa, doors just flung open. There's we can go this way or that way. Hey, we can go somewhere with this character, but we never got there. We got Angel, and I know it wasn't Joss's fault. It just seemed like, and I read up on what some of the proposed things, but man, it just, I mean, Spike alone begged a TV show. I would love to have seen Angel at least go one more season, but man, we could have done. I don't think nearly enough was done with Faith after the whole end of Buffy thing. I think really she needed to go off and do her thing, maybe a little bit more in Angel, and then spin off and do her own thing somewhere. I'd love to see Faith go off and do something cool in New York, or somewhere like that. I think that would have been cool. What else? I don't think you could have done much more with Willow. I don't. Slayer School should have been done as a half-hour cartoon or something. That would have been really cool. Definitely much more should have been done in these universes. Really. Yeah. So those are my theories. I'm probably going to do another one of these on Smallville, because there's another universe that was severely untapped. But okay, guys.